Everybody put your hands in the air and say, holy shit. Welcome in, everybody. I am Commander Krim. Glad to have you here on this Saturday, almost afternoon. It's still morning for another 5 minutes. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Howdy. Hello, Howley and Howloo. How are Lou Boo Boo? Shit. As you can see by this thing around my neck here, I have my Bluetooth working, believe it or not. All the audio from the game and the computer and everything is going straight into this headset, and absolutely no problems whatsoever. I talked about this over the last little bit. How I talked about wanting to go over to a local computer store nearby and talk to them about getting a like a dongle or some sort of receiver that allows my Bluetooth to not have any audio delay. For those of you who are unaware of what I've been talking about, or maybe you've dealt with it yourself, I've tried using a Bluetooth headset for my PC before, and there's always been a slight audio delay. Like whenever I click a button or a sound is made, it's always just a little bit off, enough that it's noticeable, and desyncs the audio. And that's really annoying to me. That really aggravates me. So for the longest time, I've gone without. But this morning, I thought, let me just plug this is a newer Bluetooth headset, so let me plug it in, so to speak, and see how well it works. And, well, I did that, and to my absolute surprise, almost completely unnoticeable. If you were to, like, probably frame by frame it, you probably see or hear a difference, but I don't notice one. It's if it's there, it's small enough that I don't notice it. It doesn't bother me. And I've tested it on OG7. I tested it on Star Wars: The Old Republic. I've done a few different tests of sounds coming from the PC, and so far, no problems whatsoever. So today's going to be our first test where we're going to be using the Bluetooth headset here to see if I can actually use headphones, so to speak, for playing on the computer or playing streaming a game. So that's awesome, really awesome. We'll also get to see how long this headset lasts, just in case for whatever reason, if the battery drain when connected to a PC is more than a phone. I don't think it would be, but we're gonna test it today and find out. But that's all. That's the behind the scenes news that I have for you. As far as the ahead of the scenes or the front of the scenes, whatever you want to call it, also have to say it's really weird hearing myself so loudly in my head because these earbuds that I have in are noise canceling, and I hear myself, and boy, am I loud in my own head. I have no idea if I'm breaking my mic or not. It doesn't look like I am, but holy crap, it's loud in my head. My head is loud in my head. Sheesh. Anyway, as far as what we're doing today, we are continuing the road to rebirth, as you can tell by this lovely wallpaper behind me that I got from DeviantArt. We are continuing the road to rebirth in Final Fantasy VII Remake, our last leg of the journey on the road to rebirth. We will be doing Remake and Intermission back to back. Pretty sure this game is not going to take me the entire weekend and all of next week to do. So once we get through with Intermission, either we're going to do something else, or we're going to watch the Final Fantasy VII Machine Abridged series created by Team 4-Star on YouTube. I don't see that being any issue with DMCA or copyright or anything like that because the visual footage is all, it's not like if we tried to watch Dragon Ball Z abridged, the visuals of DBZA could be caught by the algorithm or whatever. I would think because Final Fantasy VII Machine Abridged is primarily done in the game, it wouldn't really be noticed. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a test run for that nonetheless. But that is the plan. Once we finish Intermission, I think it'll be a great little break from gaming to watch the Machine Abridged stuff. I think it's absolutely hilarious, leading up to the events of leading up to Rebirth. And if we happen to finish the Machine Abridged stuff, early enough that obviously we're going to stream something before Rebirth. But that is the 100% plan, and I'm ready to get started. So let's get started playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. I am going to try to play it on normal difficulty. I'm pretty sure almost every stream I've done of this game, I played on easy difficulty. I'm going to try it on normal today and hope that I can get through some of the harder fights. Which the wall that got me was Hell House. If you don't, and if this is your first time watching the game, don't worry, it's not really a spoiler or anything. I'm just going to tell you the name of the boss. It's called Hell House, and hopefully I can get through it. We'll see. But without any further delay, let's play. Every game I've played with on this road to Rebirth has been super exciting for me because it's been pushing ever closer to Rebirth. You know, when I did OG7 and did the Echo S mod, when I played Crisis Core, I played Dirge of Cerberus, even though Dirge wasn't, fantastic. I did enjoy it more than I did the first time I played it. Every step of this leading toward Rebirth has just been, I'm so stoked for Rebirth. All right, new game. Let's check options first. Gameplay. Here we go. I'm gonna swallow my pride and try normal. Chat log. Nah, I don't need the chat log. The subtitles displaying during incidental conversations, referring to like NPCs talking. There is so many NPCs that talk in this game. It's really not necessary. Really not. Camera distance. We already got that set. Change the setting for automatic camera adjustment when attacking off-screen targets. I guess. Okay. Optimization, performance, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely want performance. With the higher FPS. Let me know how the game audio is, because, again, new audio setup and everything, so, everything's going to sound a bit different. I don't know if anything's going to sound different for you guys, but my audio setup has changed because I'm using a headset now, so if the game is, super loud to you all, and maybe drowning me out, let me know. But, here we go, with Final Fantasy VII Remake. And we're going to kind of approach this with a bit of a Science Theater 3000 or Mystery Science Theater 3000 kind of way. We're going to stop and pick it and analyze it, talk about it and stuff. So if you're looking for just a pure gameplay playthrough, you're not going to get that from this video. What I want to start with by saying is I like how they're really setting this up to be they're really expanding on what we know of the Final Fantasy VII universe. We start with this bird flying from a large, massive desert area into, this large city that is just ever expanding, right? They're really emphasizing how much bigger Remake's version of Midgar is to the original. Which, in the original, Midgar still seemed pretty big for its time. But now they've got to take that and up the ante because it's modern day now. We've really got to turn it up, crank the ambience up to 11. I also like how they didn't just like copy and paste the intro to OG7 to this game, where you just start with like the star field and then going straight to Eris. We actually have like like I was the expansion of like seeing everything leading up to Midgar, people in Midgar. It's actually a very populated city with people everywhere and things happening, construction, people going to their jobs, etc. But yet they still maintain the original by having this scene here with Aerith standing in front of this broken Mako pipe. Hello, Archie. Welcome in. How you doing today? They maintain the same pan out of the Loveless sign panning out across Sector 8. Having a weekly scheduled Warcraft session? Nice. Which Warcraft? Better. This is all in engine. This isn't a pre-rendered cutscene. This is all in engine. Because obviously they couldn't do that in OG7. Actually, let me rephrase. That the whole part leading up to that part was a pre-rendered cutscene. The intro and everything with Eris and all that. That was all pre-rendered cutscene. It was a great transition to have that little smoke puff or steam puff from the train to transition from the pre-rendered cutscene to in-game cutscene. And still, it looks almost flawless. The only reason you can tell the difference is because the gameplay engine is 60 FPS. The cutscene is still less than 60.
Get down here, Merc.
Also love how they made that look exactly like almost exactly like the PlayStation 3 tech demo from way back when. Fuck your cones. Fuck your cube. Your crates. Fantastic physics engine, by the way.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up.
I still never understood why those soldiers just completely ignored Barrett and the rest and go straight for Cloud. I never understood that.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
I don't think so.
And of course, after the first battle, you instantly get level 7, just like OG7. Priority target, I suppose.
the hell? Hands where I can see them!
Now this part makes sense. They saw Cloud. They saw Cloud, but they didn't see everybody else hiding. So that makes sense. But Barrett ran literally right by them. So, like, what?
Freeze! Move and we shoot!
Go ahead. Enough of this.
He can use magic?
He can use magic?
Is that it?
Red Lord energy drink, and it has a picture of a bomb on it. That's awesome. Air Music Factory, or Gallery. Well, there's your Crisis Core reference. The Nora White, the dumb apple juice. Alright. We have 6 potions and 1 ether. We can't adjust our gear or anything yet, I don't think. Which is fine. Like running. I thought there was anything I could do to change it. I can change my materia, but Easter egg run. Oh, I've played this game already like 3 times on stream, or twice on stream, and 3 times total. This is kind of just a slower examining things and kind of like Mystery Science Theater 3000, just kind of like talking about it and analyzing it and just, discussing it. We're definitely not in any kind of hurry here in this playthrough.
You got this.
Yeah, what he said.
Again, those soldiers don't hear those guys talking and be like, what are you guys doing?
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. Nope. Try harder.
You're mine.
That's best.
I'm also playing on normal difficulty,
Never
so
in doubt.
this is my first attempt at trying to go all the way through this game on normal. I had to back out like halfway through and go to easy difficulty. Two potions. Corneo? Why would Don Corneo have an advertisement? See the world through her eyes with Shinra X sensor technology. So what, is it a camera that lets you see things like a cat would? I don't get it. I don't get that one. Shinra Construction. We work hard so you can live well. Mineral water, clear icicle. That's probably supposed to be a reference to Icicle Inn. Loveless, we know about Loveless. The Adventures of Stamp, Book 3. Everyone's favorite series. Stamp stands up for his friends. Shinra, merging innovation with creation. What we do and we do for Midgar and for you. know what I kind of wonder? There's like a giant gate there, right? I wonder like what's on the other side of that gate. Because the train, the rail goes into it, so like how far that way does it go, and you know, is this a train that like maybe uses they use to load stuff on to go to the reactor, maybe?
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Real joy to work with, though.
Real joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
You'll keep us safe.
Looks are what
Right,
people
Cloud?
notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
I don't know why he was staring at that gate.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Wedge. You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
And love the reference to OG7 with the pan up to the reactor. Love it. They did a really good job of completely reenacting like the first act, the first scene of OG7 in this game. They did an absolutely fantastic job.
Get him, boy!
Guess you're first. Get ready. Enough. Nothing to it.
Obtained a grenade. Alright. They're also obtained bottle of ether.
I found one!
This guy's kill. Ow.
Let's do this. That's that. Not bad.
I kind of forgot that his operator mode, or his Punisher mode, really takes a sort of Sephiroth stance with these with the Buster Sword. Never really noticed that before. I mean, I noticed that they changed the stance, but I never realized how close it was to Sephiroth's stance when he holds the Buster Sword over his shoulder like that.
This way. so fast. We've got company.
I love how they also they didn't like just create new enemies in this game. They actually took the originals and they included them in the game as well. And they did a really good job making them look like the guard dogs look just like they did in the original.
Let's go.
I was just noticing this red wire looking thing. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. It's got like literally 2 frames to it. Okay, 3 frames. Supposed to be some kind of electrical wire. Why is it look like it's about to melt the fence? Or maybe it's maybe it's Shinra's Christmas lights. Hey guys, what's up? I love how they ragdoll whenever you kill them. I just love that so much. I love ragdoll effects in most games. Two potions. Ooh. We got 2. And of course, we have to pull the switch because, you know, everybody else ran on ahead. And again, they recreated this entrance to the Sector 1 reactor. It looks exactly as it does in the original with the T shape. Fantastic. And Wedge is standing here.
I'll secure our escape route, okay? You go on and catch up with the others.
Road Trooper? I haven't played that one. But yeah, I've seen a number of really hilarious games with ragdoll physics. One of my favorites is a racing game called Fallout. Not Fallout. Flat Out. Called Flat Out. We can actually like eject the driver out the window of the windshield of the car,
but I hear they
and they
make good guard
ragdoll.
dogs too.
It's so hilarious.
Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy?
Barrett, why are you
Have
wearing
it your
sunglasses
way,
at night?
bud. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Well, that was free on GOG a few days
Different
ago?
reactor,
Damn.
different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one.
I think I
like
might have
this,
saw that
but
one
I'll
of the
manage.
Flat Out games was free on PlayStation or Xbox. I forget recently.
I'm watching you.
Through those sunglasses that you're wearing at night. I wear my sunglasses at night. Cause I want a bitch and a soldier.
I'm watching you.
I always feel like Barrett is watching me.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
Calm down,
Who's
Charlie
there?
Sheen.
Door! We'll wait! It's over!
That's my line.
Yeah, I've already.
He's
I've
alone!
already using it.
We can
Thanks.
take it! Make it rain!
We can take it. We can take it. We're 4 regular troopers, and this guy looks like he could be a soldier, and a giant sword on his back. Surely we can take him. And then
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
I got this place covered.
I got this tiny room covered with my one little pistol.
Simmer down, hotshot. Simmer down, hotshot.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? Then we're good.
Careful in there. Well, what are you waiting for?
You know, I never thought much of Jessie in OG7, but she really is cute. I can't lie. Yeah, okay, that's where I heard Fallout was free. Fallout. I keep saying Fallout. Flat out. That's where I found out it was free.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
Why? Because you can't. What are you carrying, by the way? Like some kind of Uzi? Huh. Guess it makes sense.
Security is only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
Any more mistakes? What mistakes did we make before? Prohibited items, flammable substances. Well, I have fire materia. Does that count? Toxic substances. Well, Barrett, I think you got to go back home because you're very toxic. Corrosive agents. Well, none of us are agents. Unauthorized dangerous goods. That's vague. Early builds of Half-Life 2 had very hilarious ragdoll moments. I need to play Half-Life so badly.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my
How could I
business,
not?
but are you guys close?
Not as close as I want to be. And Nibelheim flashback number 1. Wow, really, wow. I never realized until this very moment how much this cutscene here looks exactly like it does in Crisis Core. Why did I have to flash to her? Why did I have to flash Tifa's chest? This is little girl Tifa. We don't need to. No, don't do that.
Tifa and I.
But that whole scene there, it looks exactly like distance and design and everything. It looks like they took it straight out of Crisis Core. I wonder if they did. What if that's an asset pull from Crisis Core? Or like since Crisis Core Reunion came after this, I wonder if they rebuilt Nibelheim and Crisis
These
Core to
sewer
look like
rats
that.
appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
You know, for consistency's
We
sake.
are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
My sword can reach all places, baby.
Just
Oh, that's not
bear
what she
with me
meant.
for me,
Oh.
would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
I love his snarkiness. They did a fantastic job just like absolutely taking the characters that we know from OG and really expanding on their personalities. In the same way that, you know, Cloud was kind of nonchalant about the whole thing regarding the Mako being sucked up from the reactors and stuff. They really took that and just cranked it up to 11 again for this scene. For scenes like this, this is absolutely great. To be fair, when you think about it, it would be odd for the creators of Final Fantasy VII to not know the proper distance of buildings. Well, no, I know. I'm just meaning like, for like a scene like that, which is just like a, what was it, maybe 15 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, they could have, you know, cut corners on some details, you know, maybe not have certain like designs, or they could have made it look a little bit more basic. But Crisis Core, what I remember from the Nibelheim of Crisis Core Reunion, the assets and everything looked exactly the same as they did in Crisis Core. Like, if you were to like, if you could like go to take the camera and go like third-person mode or like a free roam mode of that scene and put it next to Crisis Core Reunion's version, I feel like it would be a one-for-one replication. Like, they built this part of that part of the scene of Nibelheim, and they took the assets and just copy and pasted them to Reunion, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It definitely helps with consistency, which is what they were going for, which is why they did so many changes to Crisis Core Reunion, right? They changed some of the voice actors, they changed some of the lines of Reunion to fit a little bit better with the consistency of Remake. It makes sense. Normally I would complain about asset dumping like that, or asset copying like that, but considering they're trying to go for a consistent world that's connected through all these different games, it makes a lot of sense. Also, hello Xander, welcome in. Good to see you.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Ah!
Got it?
Want some more? Now for the real show.
Thank you. Any material on him? Oh, he does. Perfect.
Coming at you hard and fast. Want some more? This is gonna sting.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're up. Do your job, Merc.
Shut up and move over.
Shut up and move over.
See ya.
Also, the banter in this game is also fantastic as well. The writer, if you know, there's so much great stuff about this game, but one of the greatest things
Never in
is
doubt.
the writing is fantastic. They did an excellent job, not just writing the story, but even writing small things like dialogue and banter between characters. It is phenomenal. Now, I'm not saying this game is perfect. I do have some very legitimate complaints, and I'll go over them when we come across them.
Look what we have here.
But
Laser security
overall,
system. Great.
These things will
absolutely
hurt
great.
more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
Although I do have to say, it is kind of weird that Shinra would just have these random laser gates, if you will, just like in these spots, you know. Plus, given the critique of the gaming community, if they did try to cut corners and be lazy about it, maybe would call them out for it. Absolutely. Especially for something as a project like this. You know, not only is it a Final Fantasy game, which already has very high standards imposed on them by the community. It's a remake of Final Fantasy VII. It's already being critiqued left, right, and sideways because of, you know, the fact that it's not a one-to-one remake or a 3D version of OG7. There's some people that are already pitching a bitch about that. We already know this. So yeah, little things like that would just add to their critique.
You're doing good, soldier.
Or their negativity, I should say. Not necessarily their critique. Oh, come on. I wasn't that close. 1, 2, 3.
Pretty easy, right?
1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a fourth one. There was a sixth. There was a sixth one. As I've seen, there were some odd-shaped things surround Aerith and Sephiroth being teased way sooner.
Well, we got that over with, and we're almost at our objective.
Well, I have avoided everything short of the very first trailer for Rebirth.
They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
I have avoided every single trailer. I avoided the demo. I've avoided every single thing about Rebirth other than the very first trailer because I want to be as blind as possible going into this. Now, I've already been, somewhat spoiled by one thing because I saw a thumbnail. I should have just avoided, everything altogether, but it's hard to do considering what I do for a hobby. But I've avoided almost everything that I could. And of course, some of it's going to still be already quote-unquote spoiled because I played them just
heavy weapons club.
For the most part, I know what's coming.
If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening. Let's switch it up.
Guess it's my turn.
Steady.
Top. Hey, stop moving!
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got. Deal with that.
All right, watch and learn. Of course, it just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again.
Oh, damn it.
No time to complain.
Oh, you in trouble now.
I got you. Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm going to enjoy this. What are you, 20-something?
First.
Huh?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
I love that. That's one example of really great banter there. First, it doesn't go into the 20s. What the hell are you talking about? Talking about your age, not your goddamn rank. Considering it's a remake of the scale, the 1-to-1 is quite a bit unrealistic. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree. But, people wanted the original game made with the turn-based battle system, or some people did. Some people did. Wanted the turn-based battle system, wanted the, maybe a 3D camera, but they wanted OG7 in PS5 quality graphics. That's all they wanted. If they made any other changes, then the remake sucks. And, at that point, it's not a remake. It's essentially what I was talking about this the other day. I have 3 different levels of remake, right? You've got remasters. Take a look at Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X's remaster is the exact same game as the Final Fantasy X International version, but and they took all the engine is the same, but everything is the same about that game, except they cleaned up how it looked. They improved the visuals so it looks better in 1080p. They improved the fonts and the text so it looks cleaner and easier to read. They changed nothing else about the game. The dialogue didn't change. Battles didn't change. They didn't change anything about the system, the battle system, anything like that. It's a 1-to-1 exactly same remake as a recreation of the of Final Fantasy X International just looks 1,000 times better. Then you have Remake, and that's what this is. This is a completely new game. They took the original story and heavily expanded on it. They took the original characters and heavily expanded on them. They took the world and heavily expanded on it. Added some new things that maybe they wanted to put in the original, but couldn't because of time constraints, technology constraints. Remember, we're talking PS1 era. We're talking 1990s era. You know, things they may have wanted to put in, they couldn't because of whatever reason. Or things they wanted to expand on because they feel because the lore of the Final Fantasy VII world has expanded so much with all the things like Crisis Core and Ever Crisis and Dirge of Cerberus and so forth. And then my third one, which is one that I made up, so it's not real, so to speak, is what I call a rebuild. And a rebuild is a one-to-one game that is rebuilt from the ground up, but is improved on. It is not one-for-one perfect. Remaster, like I said, remastering Final Fantasy X is the same game in every way. It's the same game to International. So that's a remaster. A rebuild takes the old game, remakes it, but keeps it in the exact same ways it was in the original game with a few touch-ups. The example of a rebuild is Crisis Core Reunion. Crisis Core Reunion is the same across the entire game as it was in the original, except the dialogue is a little bit different in spots. The voice actors are different to match the voice actors in Remake. It looks 1,000 times better, so there's the remaster part of it. And they've improved the system a bit in Reunion. Reunion has a better battle system, a much more streamlined and easier to use quality of life for the menu system, etc. Much better than the original PSP version. That's what I call a rebuild. And I feel that what the true people, or what they feel is the true remake, what they wanted is a rebuild. They wanted Final Fantasy VII OG with PS4, PS5 quality visuals. That's what they wanted. And when they got a remake instead, it sucks. According to them. That's their problem. That's their problem. They had the wrong expectations. Now, me personally, is he hitting at the moment? I understand. Me personally, I would like to have seen a one-to-one PS5, a one-to-one remake of OG7 in PS5 in this kind of quality graphics. I would have. I'm not going to lie. I would have. However, I am thoroughly overjoyed to see what they did to this game. And I was thoroughly enjoyed to see what they're going to do with Rebirth. I am overjoyed to see how they took the world and characters and people and events that I know like the back of my hand and modify them a little bit, tweak them a little bit, expand on them, put more detail into them, and that's what I loved about this game. And I'm sure I'm going to love about Rebirth. I can't wait to see so many areas that I know so well, like Junon and Fort Condor and Mount Nebel and not the Northern Crater. We're not going to get that far. The Forgotten Capital. I cannot wait to see the Forgotten Capital in Rebirth. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see even something as simple as Rocket Town. Remember, Rocket Town was like 4 houses next to a rocket. I can't wait to see how they make Rocket Town actually an actual town instead of just 4 huts around a rocket. That's going to be incredible.
Pizza cannon loaded and ready to throw.
When you leave Midgar, you'll see their primary complaint. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, again, I also, by what I know of this game and how I've seen it end, I will not be surprised if there are some very particular changes to the story, because they are retelling the story. Hence why it's called Rebirth. Hence why at the end of the game, things happen the way they do. I'm keeping spoiler free for now because in case there's anybody in here watching the stream, maybe you've never seen this game before on an off chance or whatever reason. You know, the way this game ends, it makes sense that they are going to make some somewhat significant changes to the story of Rebirth. It makes sense. There's only bit of the game I can see their perspective. Other bits they complained about I thought were minor. You know. Again, also, you know, I also want to kind of wrap up that thought with this. People that complain about a game that they're playing, let me ask you this. What did you do in the video game that you made? Oh, that's right, you probably didn't make one.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
It's really difficult for me to accept people's okay, let me rephrase. I was going to say, like, it's difficult for you to accept people's criticism. That's not true. I can accept criticism. People can have criticism about a game one way or another. I have criticisms about this game. I mean, there is no such thing as a perfect game. There will always be something that it deserved, that could have been better or whatever, right? It's obvious. It's obvious. There is no 100% perfect game. But when you take criticisms to such a high level that you are just bitching to bitch, then I have no interest in what you're talking about. I don't care about I don't care about your opinion. If you're picking it apart just because you want to bitch about it, just because it wasn't exactly what you wanted, you know, I'm not going to like Remake because it's not a one-to-one remake of OG7. Well, then now you're just being nitpicky. Go make your own remake of one-to-one remake of OG7. Yeah, they can argue made for any sort of television, movies, etc. Yeah.
The end's in sight. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
But also, I also have what I feel is I don't know if I want to say a limit, but I do have my perspective on my criticisms of things. Talking about what you said regarding other media, right? A best example I can give is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. There's the Gene Wilder version, and then there's the Johnny Depp version. The Gene Wilder version is fantastic. Love every bit of it. Love Gene Wilder. That movie is phenomenal in every way. I really despise Johnny Depp's version. I think it's bad. I think Johnny Depp, while he is a good actor, I think he is not a fascinating character in that movie. I just don't think it's a good movie. Now, I just end my thought on it there. I could go into detail and be nitpicky and pick it apart and find every little thing I possibly can to bitch about that movie just because I say I don't like it. But I don't do that. I don't do that. That's what some people do when they don't get exactly what they want. They wanted a one-for-one remake of OG7 in this style of visuals, but they didn't get that. So now they're going to pick apart every little thing about it just because they're mad about it. And that, I feel, is childish. That's where you go into childish arguments. Love him, but God's his role. That was beyond cringe. Absolutely. That whole movie was just awful.
Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn. Go blow her mind.
again, I'm just using that particular movie as an example because that's really the only movie I can think of where I've seen both the remake and the original. I'm sure I've seen others, I just can't think of any right now.
That's that. Take the lead.
Need my help, do you?
No, I wanted Barrett to... Whew. Not always great at navigating this menu.
Coming at you hard and fast.
Hello, Paul. Star Wars another gap.
We sink right down to the bottom, to the planet's core.
No, the pump would suck us back up.
How comforting.
I really don't like the sequel movies. 7, 8, and 9. I don't like them at all. I've talked about that one time as well.
Now that is something else.
That was nothing.
And despite what many people think about the prequel movies, I think the prequel movies are fantastic.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
I'm kind of sad that people really look down on the prequel movies so much. I thought they were fantastic. Granted, I think the third one is the worst of the three, but I still think it's great on its own accord. I think 1, 2, and 3 are fantastic movies.
All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job!
I think so. Sequel trilogy prequels became masterpieces by comparison. Well, I just meant like even before the sequels even were a thing. When I watched the original, when I watched the prequel trilogy, I enjoyed it. I loved it. Long before the sequel movies were even, this was even before Disney even got their hands on Star Wars. I loved the prequel movies.
What's wrong?
Sorry, headache.
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
20 minutes. Oh yeah.
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
Never done 30 minutes.
You double-crossing!
Heads up!
What in the hell?
It's boss time against the guards.
How do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh? Want some more? Kiss my ass! Time to fry!
Scorpion Sentinel. I like guards
You see the
Scorpion
damage
better.
that did?
Keep it up!
Ah, I'm out of MP. Oh shit.
Here we go! That thunder I hear? Ooh, gotta love it. Better win this one for the planet.
Honestly, like prequels that heavily expanded everything and did including details. Yeah, exactly.
Gonna make your love.
I am a little sad that they missed out on, or not missed out, but they messed up on some of the consistencies. Like the fact that they said that in Episode 5 in Empire Strikes Back that
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this
Yoda
defense system
taught
before.
Obi-Wan, even though that
Thought
wasn't
you
the
were the
case.
expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
Obi-Wan's master.
Focus on that core.
Oh, now he remembers. Don't keep me waiting in suspense next time.
Won't last long.
Forgot how to do shortcuts. What's that one? Okay.
Gotta heal up.
Remember, I'm on normal difficulty.
Need to do something about these wounds. Damn it.
Field generator.
That didn't work either. Now, hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now!
Just shoot! Don't overdo it.
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
Gotta love it.
Shit, am I meant to be again?
Could keep going if I healed up. Come on!
My turn. Gotcha. Focus and find a way.
Remember, circle is my dodge, not X.
Need my help.
Here we go. Heal up and regroup.
These are called the prequels to the episode 1 to 3 works better than the 4 week story. This is the reason about it. That I agree with. They're commonly called the prequel trilogy, the original trilogy, and the sequel trilogy. That's so I just go with the common version.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris. Calling fire. Now, go!
Boy.
I ain't going down fight the goddamn scorpion. Gotta love it. Ain't done yet.
Remember, I'm on normal difficulty. Gotta keep remembering that crap.
This is gonna stay. Hang back. You got this.
Need to do something about these wounds. Gotta heal up. Heal up and regroup.
Here we go. Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murph.
Here it comes. Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening. It's on you.
About damn time! When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up! And that's a problem!
Hang back.
There we go. That got a little close a couple times.
Shit, the ball!
20 minutes until detonation.
I've got a pulse
You hear
keyboard.
that?
I believe that would definitely
Damn
be
thing showed you how it's done.
Yeah, I
Come on,
agree.
we've gotta
I agree
move.
with you there, Xander.
Wedge should be covering our way out. Go, go, go!
Yeah, again, something else that I really love is this detail. As you close to flames, Cloud like blocks his hand or blocks his face from it. That's awesome. That's tiny details like that I really love. I've talked before about points for detail. It's a thing that I say. When they do little things that were absolutely, not at all needed in order to make the game, but they took the time to put in small things like Cloud or whoever blocking their face from a bright light or from the flames.
Tough.
Or like in a rainy environment, they have water dripping off the side of a small, subtle part of a building. Things like that. That if they weren't there,
Not bad.
you wouldn't see the game as bad. But they put that in there to add realism and immersion, and that's when I see things like points for detail. That's what I mean by that. Some more. The thing thing about you, Xander, you have a long and somehow Jessie did not break her knee on that. Or any part of her leg.
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
It's really too bad they didn't that they paused the timer during the
Come
cutscenes.
this way.
Because the cutscenes are really not that long.
Probably.
And it would just add to the tension of the moment.
I see an exit.
You're forced to actually watch this whole cutscene, picking up that stone, or that rock, or that concrete block and everything, while the timer's going. That just would have been a nice little touch. They hadn't gone through time for that. Military AAA company, we who are about to die. Huh.
We're running out of time.
No, we're not.
Climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
How does Barrett climb a ladder with one hand like that? That's crazy. Oh, I didn't mean to actually stick my head up Jesse's ass. That was completely unintentional.
Barrett!
I've got you covered! Find us the way out of here!
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit! The clock's ticking!
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need. See ya. Try this. That's that.
Let's go! The others are waiting. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Let's finish this. So long. That it?
I saw Barrett spawn over there and I thought he was actually an enemy. So I just started swinging away at those cardboard boxes.
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
Potion. Barrett is now level 8.
Must have missed him. Give me a break.
We're done here. You don't look so good. Take care of those fools before you bleed out.
I won't give up. Try this. Let's finish this. Going in. Don't overdo it.
Need my help, do you? This is gonna sting! Now that was something else.
That was nothing.
We weren't that close to the, we weren't that close.
Sir. Come on!
Doors open.
Red Soldiers is a type of squad-based action game fighting survival team co-operating your own squad and six for tactical squad-based action. Ooh, a different orientation.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
It's the second time I had to save your ass, Jesse.
Cloud! Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
It ain't fair co-op, yeah.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it. Huh. Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open. Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
No, I've never played any I've never played any Gladiator games. I don't know what a...
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
We need to get out of this place.
I don't know exactly what
Was
you
it the
describe as a
Mako
Gladiator
incident?
game.
The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
Oh my god, we get
How
it.
much farther do we have to go?
Not far.
So they really just overdo the whole fat person trope. Because apparently since Wedge is fat,
about as
apparently
good
does
a
nothing
place
but
as
eat.
any.
That's just annoying.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Roman Coliseum. Okay, that's kind of what I thought you meant, but I wasn't sure.
Can't wait to
No, I
take
haven't
a
played
hot
anything
shower.
like that.
She's good to go.
Are there many good ones? I can't imagine there could really be a lot of various things like that.
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees. Whatever your problem, I got you.
Your fees.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
Additional stuff. Bottle of ether.
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Another thing I wanted to point out when I was talking about the difference between a remake, a remaster, and a rebuild, I wanted to make an example of Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 and RE3 for, you know, even though it's not as good as far as like the game itself isn't good, but RE2 Remake, that is another example of a remake, not a remaster or a rebuild. RE2 Remake is vastly different, almost a completely different genre of game than OG RE2. So, again, just going back to the point I was talking about, a remake could be the same story, but a completely different game. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a completely different game than OG 7. Resident Evil 2 Remake is a completely different game than OG RE2. So yeah. Shadow of Roman Coliseum, Road to Freedom. I've never heard of either of those.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Yoo-hoo. I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course.
Giant gobstopper.
It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
No armor, obviously weapons yet. Let's put on the healing materia. I really want Barrett's lightning materia, but I can't remove that yet. Lightning is going to be far more useful than fire, if my memory serves.
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
Bottle ether and 2 high potions. Ride of a lifetime. Not yet, it isn't.
What if the trains have stopped?
That mom organization that complained about violent video games, they apparently didn't know about Shadowrun either. It's more brutal than Bulletstorm. Well, they've got to... The only way they find out about those kind of things is they see their kids playing it. If Mortal Kombat wasn't so popular, we probably wouldn't have the ESRB. But because Mortal Kombat was very popular, it got the attention of people, and that's what caused them to go, oh my god, violence and brutality and blood and gore and violence. We don't have this in any other media. Oh wait, there's movies and TV. But they don't have any other media. We don't have any other media besides movie and TV that has violence in it. We need to do something about that. But if, you know, say Mortal Kombat was only as popular as, say, something like, think of a bad fighting game, or even a bad game in general, E.T. or Criticom, or, you know, something like that, something that just wasn't as popular. It would have gotten the attention of no parents, and it wouldn't, ESRB probably wouldn't exist for a little bit longer. Eventually, ESRB would have happened, no doubt about that. But it would have been later, probably after maybe, I don't know. So there's so many, you know, probably another GTA title maybe. Well, I have healing materia. I can use that on you if you want my help. You should stay there and ride. Okay.
I think it was those eco-terrorists.
Twice ice.
Cloud! Up here! Look up! I said look up!
Somebody.
I can't see you, Jesse. Where are you? I don't see you. I refuse to look up. No, I refuse.
Our house. My office.
Why did this have to happen to us?
I still don't see you, Jesse. I'm looking up and I still don't see you.
A little more to the left.
No, I don't wanna.
A little more to the left.
Nope, still don't see you.
You doing this on purpose? I'm on top of the rubble.
I didn't know that was a thing. Where are you? I can't see you.
Not that way. Right.
Where? Over here?
A little more to the left.
What about? Oh, a little this way. I love that they actually are using the camera angle to direct you. That's funny. That's really hilarious. And the more you move it, the more Jesse bitches about it. So over here then.
You doing this on purpose? I'm on top of the rubble.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Not that way. Right. Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
That's really, really clever programming there. That's really clever programming.
It's okay. You're safe.
A little bit of fourth wall breaking because the camera is not always where Cloud is looking. So the fact it was like the camera would pan left and Jesse would yell a little more left, or the camera would pan to the right, and Jesse would say a little bit more right, even though Cloud doesn't move. You know, a little bit of fourth wall break there, but still pretty damn funny.
The stairs are right there if you want to try crossing the rubble.
It's warming here. I turned my fan on.
What? Why?
Oh. I just said the reason they probably didn't get any attention from that mom group was because it probably wasn't popular enough. I just said that if Mortal Kombat wasn't as popular as it was, the ESRB would have taken longer to get established. Moms groups like that don't go out looking for video games and seeing if they have violence in them or not. They wait till their kids play it, or they find out their kids have played it, or they see friends, their kids' friends play it, and then they're like, oh, I gotta pitch a bitch about this. I don't want my kid playing it. If they don't ever find out about it, then they're not gonna bitch about it.
What the?
That's the shorthand of what I said. Flashback. I've got to put on my Sephiroth wig. I'm going to do that for the stream. I forgot to.
It couldn't be. But then...
they deem too far, well, they probably. I'm actually not surprised by that. Again, they would have to have experienced those games or looked up YouTube videos or something. Which some groups actually take the time to be that. I was gonna say vigilant, more like that picky. Because they got nothing better to do with their lives than tell other people how to live their lives. God forbid you let other people make decisions. You don't like something, so you gotta make everybody else not like it too. We don't like that content, it's too violent, so it shouldn't exist at all. No, that's not how things work. Stop trying to sanitize society because you don't want to be a parent.
Wait. You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard! Yeah!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
Her pleading to spare your life, her skin submitting to this to cold steel. So we're going to see Sephiroth actually kill Cloud's mom. Like actually slay her the same way that he killed those like random civilians in Nibelheim in the OG. Huh, interesting. Because I know they're not talking. I know he's not talking about Eris. Not at that point. I also laughed at those types because ironically most of the member realms were religious. Any organization that seeks to sanitize society is I have a severe problem with. You don't want to be a parent and have to look after everything that your kid does because you're lazy and don't want to have to be experienced in what they do, what they interact with. They just want society sanitized so they don't have to worry about their kids seeing things they don't want them to.
Taken the side streets.
Sure, we could try the alley, but is getting to the station really worth breaking our necks over?
Yes, because we won't.
At least the trains are still running.
Oh, I figured there'd be a chest over here. I just kicked that bucket right through the ground. Helicopter mom.
Man, what a mess.
What will happen to us now? Do what you like. I'm taking the kids to safety.
No, we stay together.
Yeah, together. I don't want to leave without you.
Me too. I'm staying.
Why don't you all just leave together then?
The station? We'll take that fire escape. It'll put you right on the street.
Don't let the intruder escape.
Security's everywhere.
But there's materia over there. I want the materia.
Catch the bastards who did this.
At some point, I'll probably come back this way. I hope. Oh, hey. Yeah. Problem is, in this game, there's just so many NPCs having conversations that it really gets jumbled on top of each other. And even with dialogue, like captions, it still gets overwhelming. Too bad they're continuing that trend in Remake.
Too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
I'm good.
Oh, don't be like that. I know you want one. When was the last time you saw a real flower, huh? Plus, it'll make your girlfriend stay. I guarantee it.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case... it's on the house.
Enough already. I'll give you 2 gil for it.
2 measly gil for a real flower? Come on.
5 then.
Please, that's not nearly enough.
Wow.
Besides, I clearly said it was on the... You're trying to get rid of me for 5 lousy gil. Sorry, but your plan won't work.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to sell...
Drop your weapon!
I think these are the things that, well, one of many things. Those people that are complaining, I think these are the things that,
You know, you're right.
these are things that some of the complainers were bitching about.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
Well, there was lots of things they were bitching about. I don't know why I'm trying to point them
Sword
out.
on the ground! Right now!
I don't know why I'm trying to, like, point it out. We know the reasons. And it kicks right into the battle music. I forgot about that.
Not bad.
Is that the materia that I was looking for earlier? Which way did it come from?
Get him!
Try this. Let's do this.
Well, they don't really have destructible environments like what you're wanting, but they do have like
Let's go.
They do have props around the place that can be hit and like scattered around, so you kind of have that, but not to the level that you're describing. Although I would agree, though. Ooh, HP up material already. If I had more slots, I don't have armor with the materia slots, right? I don't. Okay. If I get armor with the materia slot, I'm totally putting HP up on there. Yeah, I agree. It would be awesome. Or if they included it like in a way, make it part of like the mechanics of the game. Like say you know, cut this vehicle, cut this like Jeep looking thing in half here, and there's a box of potions under it or something, you know. Included as part of the gameplay. That would be cool.
There he is! I'm not going anywhere!
Sector 8 Unit 4, we have eyes on the target. We need backup. I repeat, this is P4 requesting assistance.
No. That it?
Ooh, deadly dodge material. That's really good. I want deadly dodge now. I don't use materia that often. I don't use magic that often. At least not right now. Deadly dodge would be very good.
All clear.
All clear. And then I show up.
Going in. You're mine. Nothing to it.
Just give it up! Don't run! Take him!
Well, that fountain just spontaneously broke apart.
Going in.
Target sighted! I repeat, target sighted! Instructor, set for immediate deployment!
See ya. this.
You are clear to engage! Be advised, target is headed for the station! We're done here!
Gotta be careful.
Yeah, the dogs are definitely stronger than the soldiers. Basically, Shinra troopers are basically stormtroopers. They're just
Don't let him escape! Give up!
Ground forces engaging target in Totten Plaza. All nearby units converge and provide immediate support.
It's over. Brace yourself.
Target still mobile. Support. Proceed to rally point at the station.
So much for the direct route. Find another way. Use the rooftops, maybe. But the rooftops look clear.
okay. What if I don't want to go this way? What if I go the way Eris went?
Don't let him get away! No matter what!
Let's do this.
You're out of time!
Message from aerial recon. They want us to lock down the station area.
That's that. Here it comes. I'd be better off trying my luck somewhere else.
So we can't follow Eris. Alright. It's too bad. Okay.
Looks like the station's crawling with public security.
They were recording with their phones.
Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Well, they do actually have,
close call.
They have smartphones in this version of the universe. In like Crisis Core and the original Final Fantasy, they had flip phones like the Motorola Razr. Well, they upgraded them to smartphones for the remake.
Be advised, target approaching residential area. Seal all access immediately.
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
Ooh, Iron Bengal, yes. Yeah, give me that materia slot. HP up materia. Ooh, wow, goes up 114. Hells yeah. You know, it's awesome they put the weapon, the material, you can see the material on the weapons when you set them. I'm saddened, though, that they don't have that for the armor as well. That you can't see the material on their armor. That's too bad.
Don't underestimate him.
The flower's still intact, yeah. The flower has plot armor.
Here it comes.
Oh yeah, I don't have
Holding position.
Try this.
God, I love the deadly dodge materia.
Was never in doubt.
So much. So much. Chocobo Show, Saturday and Sunday. Greenpoint Drugstore. That's where Eric gets pissy. Or more like, you know, something happens involving Tifa. Like, even though the flower gets destroyed, you won't be able to give it to Tifa.
Full lockdown is in effect. All units,
Yeah, you do a really good shitty job of spotting me with the spotlight on the helicopter, dude.
I have eyes on the target! You're mine now!
Are you? Am I though? Am I really?
Let's do this. Let's go.
Target spotted! Moving to intercept!
Time to end it!
incoming!
You're finished now.
Have this.
You'll be dead.
Oh, that didn't do much. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, so that grenade didn't do much of anything. There was a delay to its explosion.
He's here! Stand down!
Try this.
Between our bodies. Well, you have to remember this, the game's world. This game, whenever you die, your body you become dissolved in the life stream. So what we see them disappearing into is they're becoming part of the life stream. So I guess for the most part, there never is ever a body. I mean, there is a little bit of an inconsistency there because sometimes the bodies don't disintegrate as fast as others. But yeah, whenever you die, you return to the life stream. So I guess that could be their explanation for the soldiers disappearing. Because it does look like Mako whenever they disappear, and everything you fight disappears the same way. Ready to argue?
Not so fast!
You're welcome. Going in. Right. I won't give up. You're mine. That it?
He's trained. Every remake starts with more general take not apply directly to remake. All right. I assume we're talking about the difference between a remake, a remaster, and a rebuild.
End of the
my foot! I'm gonna enjoy this.
Heads up! You're welcome. Have this. Gotcha.
Luckily, he turns slow enough to get behind him.
You're done.
Well, if you like the hardware, you don't have a PS5, a PS4, or PS5, I guess, because it's on PS5, and PS4. I don't know if it's on Xbox or not. I haven't bothered looking.
Sector 8 Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
Maybe rid of the PS2 or 360. Gotcha. Makes sense. I understand then. PS4 should be relatively cheap to buy now that the PS5 is
Guess
out.
Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
On my go.
Surprise!
You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.